Welcome everyone, I'm Lisa Crane with WVTM 13 Chronicle. For unique gifts, tasty treats, or luxurious pampering, look no further than your own backyard. Alabamians are creating some amazing products and we're going to show you some of them tonight. From Elfmont to Daphne and everywhere in between, entrepreneurs are making a name for themselves in the heart of Dixie. They started with an idea.
It was kind of scary at first.
From there, it grew from out of my kitchen to where we are today.
And built a brand unique to our state.
I think we'll always have a base here.
I just quit my job and I'm coming home to make cheese.
We're rebirthing the love of the glove.
So whether you're looking for something handmade,
I've made up about 10 of my fragrances.
I said, listen, I want to be an artist.
homegrown,
I wanted it to have a lot of raw natural ingredients.
or locally sourced,
I thought, this is the Fountain of Youth.
It really was all about bringing something new to Birmingham.
these shops will leave you wanting more.
It's customized to you. It's customized to your needs, your wants.
WVTM 13 Chronicle, made in Bama. First, we hit the road, headed to the small town of Mooresville in Limestone County, population 58. 5 of those residents live here at beautiful 1818 Farms. Natasha and Lawrence McCrary run this operation, a flower farm full of blooms, butterflies, and baby doll sheep. It started with the sheep when one of their 3 children saw this particular breed and begged his parents to buy him one for their farm.
The sheep were almost extinct in the 1990s, so we thought this would be a good mission for the farm and a teaching experience for our children.
But now the farm is home to much more than just the McCrarys and their sheep. There are chickens, pigs and goats, and of course some guard dogs to protect them all.
We just went into it as a family building project to really teach our kids about sustainability and also a concept of, you know, how you could start a business.
In the warm months, the flowers and their unique flower truck are the attractions. But when Natasha realized she needed to do something else to keep all those animals fed in the off-season, she dreamed up a line of bath and beauty products.
All the products came about from some need that I had, from maybe my hands were really dry, or, you know, I had aching muscles, and that's how the products kind of grew from there.
She first whipped up a lavender goat's milk bath tea. Of course, the lavender is from right here on the farm.
We took the lavender, combined it with the essential oils, and then we shaved cocoa butter. And then from there, it's mixed with Himalayan salt and powdered goat's milk.
But the most popular item from 1818 Farms is the fluffy, light as air shea cream.
The shea cream is going to be the bread and butter of our line. It's the product, I mean, people will use everything, but it's the product that you receive as a gift and you say, I love this, I have to gift it to my friend. And it's one of those things, it's very light. It's what we like about it is 3 ingredients, and in this case, the unscented is only 2. It's going to be shea butter and coconut oil.
And each product carries an image of one of the farm animals. Natasha's mother-in-law is the artist. It's a way to keep the family involved with the family farm. Now we head south to Blunt Springs, to a landmark all the locals know about. This crystal clear natural spring is 40 feet wide and 40 feet deep. The water's so clear you can see the rocks on the bottom. When Cameron Cardwell discovered it, he knew immediately he wanted to bottle Blue Spring living water.
Came in the door and saw this, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is, something special.
Then came the work of getting the water tested.
The water was tested as one of the top 2 cleanest water sources in the country.
Wow.
Spring water is known as the cleanest, healthiest water that you can drink, and spring water that's filtered through limestone is even healthier because of the minerals that it picks up when it filters through the earth. So there's magnesium and calcium, there's some silica in there.
The water coming out of this spring now has been underground for quite a while.
It's on a 300-year cycle rate. So the water that we're harvesting and bottling has been cycling through the earth for 300 years before it pressurizes up through the seams into the ancient pool of water. That was before toxins, before environmental pollutants.
The spring is not affected by drought or weather conditions. It's constant.
Blue Spring pumps out about 900,000 gallons a day. It's 52 degrees year-round. That translates into about 6.5 million bottles a day that we could bottle without ever dipping the level of the pool.
By now, they're only bottling about 20,000 bottles a day. The property is owned by the Shedd family. Mr. Shedd passed away last year at the age of 96. His widow is now that same age. They've lived on the property since the 1950s and have had the Blue Spring water pumped into their home that entire time. So is this the Fountain of Youth?
That's what I was wondering.
We We head to Pleasant Grove now to meet the woman behind these fancy formal gloves. They are Fufu gloves, perfect for a fashionable lady of any age.
It's not a dying art. We're rebirthing the love of the glove.
A. Faye Calhoun loves to accessorize.
More and more women are wearing dresses. They're more into accessories, the jewels, the bejewels, the gloves.
She was having a seamstress make those gloves just for her own wardrobe. But she says everywhere she went, she met ladies who wanted some too.
She said, I want to buy them. I said, let me get you a fresh pair when I get home. She said, how much are they? And I said, let me think. She says, no, I already know. She says, $35 plus tax. I said, yes. She laid the cash on the table for 10 pair.
That's how Fufu Collection Fine Ladies Gloves was born. It started with the gloves, but it's grown to matching modesty cloths.
This will encourage them to keep the gap close. It's a multi-purpose modesty cloth. If the spirit hits them, go preacher, say that. You're encouraging them when you sit back down. You're crossed at the ankle and you have your modesty cloth. Keep it modestly closed.
She can create any color gloves or cloths to match or contrast with any outfit in your closet. And this isn't just a trend here in the South. A-Faye says she's working on a large order now that'll be shipped to Ohio.
The trend is here to stay. And I say that with an air of confidence because if you remain affordable in your products that are quality made, you can rest assured you will get repeat business.
From Pleasant Grove to Dora, where Eric Johnson is creating metal masterpieces. He's been creating art of some sort since he was a kid.
My mother was very artistic, and so we always grew up sketching and drawing.
Now he cuts and welds amazing wall art and some larger yard pieces. It's a far cry from what he was doing about 10 years ago. He was a design engineer for a heavy equipment company before he moved into making art full-time.
When did you decide I could make a living doing this?
Well, I didn't decide that. That got decided for me.
How did that happen?
In 2008, I got caught up in all the downsizing, and I told my wife, I said, listen, I want to be an artist, so I hope you like ramen noodles.
Those ramen days didn't last long. As soon as Alabamians and the rest of the country got a look at Eric's talent, business picked up.
I love to do the sculptures that are sort of whimsical, the animals with human features type deal. You know, I love that. It's not my bread and butter, but that's the kind of thing I like. I like the something with a little sense of humor to it.
He says his bread and butter is really the Birmingham City skylines and Vulcan. Folks love them, and he can't make them fast enough. And when it gets too hot to weld, he picks up his paintbrush and creates some colorful, creative characters.
That's just silly. Because that's what it looks like, so you just see it.
It does.
Whether it's with a brush or a blowtorch, Eric says his art is his passion.
The paintings and the sculptures, it's what I like, and that's working so far. And if it wasn't something that I liked to do every day when I got up, then it would turn into a job. And right now it doesn't feel like a job.
Still ahead on WVTM 13 Chronicle, alternative living on a small scale.
Wherever you want to go, whatever appeals to you.
How easy it is to take these homes on the go. Plus,
we want to become an indispensable companion along people's journey through life. It's about taking on your challenges, facing your fears, and celebrating your accomplishments.
A Birmingham distillery with the recipe for success. And later, functional and beautiful. An artist in Daphne is taking his talents to the next level. See the one-of-a-kind skateboards made in Bama. In the small town of Warrior, there is a big business making tiny homes.
399 square feet is really what kind of defines your tiny houses. 399 square feet and down.
James Brewer started Alabama Tiny Homes about 10 years ago. They're a whole lot of house in a small package.
They're made to be towed, so you hook them to your truck. You know, when you're tired of looking at the beach, you hook it to the truck and you take off to the mountains.
For many, they're a way to become a homeowner without breaking the bank.
But they usually start in the mid-30s and they kind of go all the way up to the $100,000 range when you get into the big luxury models.
Those big luxury models have all the bells and whistles.
It's got a control panel in there that controls your window shades, it controls the speakers in the ceiling, controls the heat and the air, and controls all the outside lights. Like, it controls everything just by the touch of your phone.
James has a 7-man crew. They're usually working on at least 3 tiny homes at a time, from framing to electric and plumbing to roofing and finishing. It takes a month or 2 from start to finish, but they're by no means cookie cutter, each one different than the last.
The thing about the tiny house is it's all you. Like, this house is 100% built for you. It's customized to you. It's customized to your needs, your wants.
They're one of the largest tiny home builders in the country. One of these homes is headed to California, another to Florida.
Probably 85% of my business is actually outside of the state. The first I've shipped it is to Hawaii. Like, we've shipped on a container to Hawaii.
He even has an Alabama tiny house division in Australia. James says it's more than a trend. It's a way of life that's catching on for many who want to simplify and live a bigger life in a smaller home.
Tiny houses, even though they're tiny, it's a big movement.
Moving south now to Birmingham, where Alabama native and former Auburn football player John Kubelik saw a void in the market and realized he wanted to fill it.
We have great, especially great restaurants, great bars, really cool atmosphere, but there wasn't anything quite like this, so we felt like we could fill that need too.
He says while Alabama's microbrewery industry has taken off, it wasn't the same for the spirit industry, so he and a partner opened Dread River Distilling Company.
We're making really great products. We have built a beautiful space, which we're excited about.
They make vodka, gin, bourbon, rye, whiskey, and rum on 7th Avenue South. Carl White is the brains behind the grains.
All of our grain comes in 2,200-pound sacks.
It's a scientific procedure, and this gorgeous equipment all part of the laboratory used to create Dread River spirits.
We just transferred wheat into this pot. We are actually getting ready to distill this and extract it. This is actually going to become a wheat whiskey.
You can have a cocktail made with Dread River alcohol on site at the bar or buy a bottle in the tasting room. John says they're all amazing. He won't name a favorite, but he's most proud of their gin.
I'm not historically a big gin fan. I don't like that sort of pine Christmas tree gin flavor. We don't have that in our gin, or we have a very subtle note of that, very citrus forward, very balanced, very floral. So I think we're starting to change people's mind on gin a little bit.
Everything here is intentional. The name Dread River comes from the myth of a river that runs under the city of Birmingham. And there's a story behind their logo as well.
That's the alchemical symbol for aqua vitae. Aqua vitae in Latin means water of life. Water of life in Gaelic translates to whiskey.
The story is the reason John started Dread River, and he hopes it can become part of your story as well.
It's about taking on your challenges, facing your fears, and celebrating your accomplishments. And we hope you do that with a taste of our spirits.
Get your taste buds ready for award-winning cheeses you can find in gourmet food shops and your local supermarket, all made right here in Bama.
We're actually considered by some of the finest judges in the world, some of the best cheeses made in the world.
The goat's milk cheeses adding to the state's culinary claim. Plus, a hobby becomes a business using all natural ingredients.
All my fragrances are a blend of natural fragrances and essential oils.
The popular candles hand-cut and hand-poured in the Magic City. Elkmont, Alabama. It is in Limestone County with a population of under 500. But there's a big business booming here, and it's all about goats.
There's a lot of things that come from Alabama, culinary-wise, that we're known for nationally, maybe barbecue, maybe boiled peanuts, but not fine goat's milk cheeses.
Tashia Malakasis owns Belchev Creamery. She makes goat's milk cheese, but she says that wasn't in her life plan.
I had no idea that that was on the list of things that someone could be. It's not like you grow up and say police officer, cheesemaker, right?
She was in culinary school in New York City when she stumbled across this award-winning cheese in a gourmet food shop and was shocked. After all, she's from nearby Huntsville, and she'd never even heard of Belchev. But she knew pretty quickly she wanted to be a part of it.
I called the owner of Belchev, Liz Parnell, and I said, I just quit my job and I'm coming home to make cheese.
She eventually bought the company and got to work on making sure Alabamians knew about this local gem and its healthy benefits when compared with cheeses made from cow's milk.
It's good for your digestion. It's lower in fat and calories. It's lower in lactose. It's higher in protein, lower in carbs. And so I tell people it's a beauty product you can eat.
She says at Belchev, simplicity is what makes these cheeses world-renowned.
So super simple, and I shouldn't tell people that. And it's really hard. You could never do it. It takes years and years, but it's really 3 ingredients is to make this cheese. So milk and rennet and culture.
Then Tashia's culinary artistry kicks in.
We hand form it to make the montrachet style logs, or we're doing a Bannon style, which is a leaf wrap cheese.
I got to try it all.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, he loves
I think that may be my favorite. Ooh, my husband would like that one.
Yeah.
The most popular items are the cream cheeses, which come in a variety of flavors. But Tashia says the goat's milk cheesecake and ice cream are her favorites. And they even made the State Tourism Department's list of 100 things to eat in Alabama.
Half the fat and calories of a regular cheesecake.
It's almost lemony.
It is lemony.
There's always a stream of folks coming in to tour the creamery and taste for themselves. Tashia says she loves to see Alabamians discover this homegrown goodness, but she's happy to make the rest of the country jealous.
We'll ship cheese anywhere in the country if you want to surprise people with this really fantastic cheese that's actually made in Alabama and showcase what we have here to all those people, all your friends in Wisconsin, because they don't really know anything about cheese.
From Elkmont to Avondale, we found Ecamm & Co. candles in a corner room of Make Beham. It may be a small space, but Elizabeth Cameron has grown her candle making business from an at-home hobby to a successful career.
I started out making them for my family, for gifts for Christmas.
She decided to take it to the next level after getting rave reviews from family and friends on her all-natural soy candles.
It comes from American-grown soybeans. It's slow burning. I get it in flake form and I melt it down in a melter, and it lasts longer. It's safe for your home. It doesn't produce the black soot that the paraffin candles produce.
She puts all her candles in interesting secondhand bottles. Wine bottles are her favorite, and she likes to get creative on how she cuts and shapes those containers.
And then my long cuts are my favorite. People call them boats, so they're a top seller, and that kind of thrilled me.
But a good candle is about more than just the wax and the container. It has to smell good too. Elizabeth says she's become a professional when it comes to mixing essential oils and coming up with new aromas.
I've made up about 10 of my fragrances that I'm pretty proud of. Seasonally, right now, Mountain Berry is my favorite, but year-round, grapefruit mint is amazing.
You can find Ecamm & Co. at Pepper Place Market on most Saturdays, but these days she's doing more and more custom orders. She's working on a massive order now for a wedding.
She is actually getting married at a winery, and she has given me all the bottles from the winery, and I think it's a great idea to give guests a gift from the wedding that's very unique.
And it's made in Bama. Still to come, paying tribute to pop culture through skate art and woodworking.
Trying to make something aesthetically pleasing and unique and something like no one's ever seen before. It has to also work from a business standpoint.
The detail in each creation, from the grip to the wheels to the board. They're even drawing attention from some superheroes. How Bear Walker is cruising through the skate world. Finally, we head down to the Gulf to check out Bear Walker skateboards in Daphne. Those very cool longboards are made by, you guessed it, Bear Walker, who figured out a way to combine his two passions, art and skateboarding.
I love skateboarding, surfing and all that, but my favorite thing about skateboards, it basically is a canvas, but it's like functional as well.
Bear says he didn't plan to be a skateboard designer, but after he graduated college in 2011 and couldn't find his dream job, it just happened.
Really out of lack of opportunities that I kind of created my own, and it evolved into this.
He started his first business at the age of 24. He says it failed, but unwilling to give up, he tried again. And now at 31, his stubbornness seems to be paying off. What makes Bear Walker boards unique is the grip. Most boards have self-adhesive grip tape to keep your feet firmly planted, but Bear makes his grip part of the design.
I carve out this texture so it lasts way longer and it holds up way better.
What he once did by hand, he can now do on a computer-controlled routing table. After he comes up with a design, the CNC does the rest.
Then it gets hand-painted, sanded, clear-coated, assembled. Some of them get custom lights or polycarbonate inlays or resin pours. So it really just depends on how crazy you want to get.
He makes stock and limited edition boards, but he can work with you on any custom design you can dream up. His Alabama artistry has gotten the attention of some high-profile West Coast celebrities who appreciate the board's beauty.
Hey guys, I'm here with Zachary Levi.
I'm here with Bear Walker.
That's actually been probably the biggest hurdle with this company is people say they're too pretty. That's what they're made for. But we actually use like top-of-the-line components. I started my own wheel company so I could have like the perfect like soft cruising wheel for comfort. So a lot of detail not only goes into the board itself, but the ride.
Whether you want to hang it on the wall or go freestyling, Bear just wants you to enjoy it. As you can see, Alabamians are creating a wide variety of outstanding products, from hand cream and candles to cheese, from boards to booze, and from gloves and art to water and homes. So maybe you spotted something you want to know more about, or you'd like to buy one of these Made in Bama items. Well, most you can get online, but you can check out the WVTM 13 app or our Facebook page to find out more about these products made in Bama. You know, I'm always looking for unique stories and amazing people here in Alabama. If you have a Chronicle idea, let me hear from you. Contact me on Facebook or at WVTM13.com. Until next time, I'm Lisa Crane for WVTM 13 Chronicle.